What's going on, y'all? So looks like we got some updates on TDE and their compilation album. If you don't know, it was announced back in at least December of 2023, where TDE said that they were going to drop a compilation album with all of their artists together, features together, doing songs together on this album, and they were set to release it. However, we never got it. But this was supposed to be for their 20th anniversary, and it looks like in the recent interview with Rayvon, he had given us an update about this compilation album. So taking a look here, going as far back as 2023, this is when we first heard about this compilation album in the beginning. Going far back as of 2023 in December 24th, about Christmas Eve, we had gotten this interview with J-Rock. J-Rock is a TDE member, Black Hippie member, and they talked about the compilation album. This is kind of where we first heard about it.
I could tell you this. I know we doing a compilation album. You know, the TDE for 20 years. You know, what I mean, it's been 20 years since the TDE been in the game. You know what I'm saying? So we putting together a compilation album. So we should be dropping that at the top of the year. I don't know how many songs we're gonna put on there, but we got majority of Black Hippie on that thing. So you feel me? So make sure y'all check it out. It's on the way. You know what I mean? The TDE compilation album. You know what I mean?
Now, like I said, this came out in December 24th, 2023, Christmas Eve of 23. However, we never got it. 2024 came around and we still didn't get it. Now, you could blame the Drake and Kendrick beef because of this beef and because tensions were so high. They could have put the compilation album in the back burner until everything subsided. But moving forward, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, going to 2024, at least December, funny enough, December 19th of 2024, we get this update from Power 106. They talk with Top Dog and a bunch of other TDE members about the compilation album a year later from its first official announcement from J-Rock. Let me play the clip right now.
From TDE would make the greatest Christmas album?
The greatest Christmas album? Probably me.
You? Okay.
No, I'm joking.
I think you could.
I mean, if probably you ask all of them, it's one song that I always sing.
Okay. What is it?
You got to ask them. And I'm sure all of them will give you the same answer.
I asked Top this question, and he said himself. And I was like, all right, what's that?
He said he would?
He said himself.
Oh, man, he giving it, oh, man.
So then I asked.
Yeah, he giving away too many Easter eggs.
I know what it is. I'm not singing it, though.
Can you say what it is? He told me he wouldn't tell me. Why isn't anybody telling me?
Because it's Top. He mystique God.
I think that's like a trick question. Like, whoever snitches is like, yeah. Probably Top. Yeah, that's probably a real test. Top real tricky like that.
You know, it's just like when you get interviewed by a cop and they like, so your friend told me to come ask you.
No, he said, I'll show you the video.
He said you pulled the gun out and you shot the guy.
I literally could show you the video. He really said.
No, I believe you.
I mean, we've been working on a lot of artists. We've been working on a compilation album. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what he was hinting to. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe.
Yeah. So he was just throwing it out there. You know what I mean? You never know, man. It might be something nice for the world. That'd be a nice Christmas gift. You feel me?
Now, I think it was really funny that everybody from TDE was thinking that this was a trick question. Like, nah, I don't know. I don't want to give up too much information. Did Top say that? I just thought it was funny. But nonetheless, Absol said, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't give out too many Easter eggs. Rayvon was like, I don't know. It seems like I'm getting interrogated for information. It looks like they were trying to keep this album under wraps. At least they were hoping so, no pun intended, because this song was supposed to be released. This album was supposed to be released in Christmas. What's funny is that the first question that she asked him was something related to Christmas. Do you think that any artist from TDE could make a good Christmas song? Because this was recorded in December 18th to 24 around Christmas time. Top Dog says, I don't know, but there's a song on there that I listen to nonstop on repeat. I do find it funny that question was asked, despite it being on Christmas time. It's funny how he says,
who from TDE would make the greatest Christmas album?
The greatest Christmas album? I mean, if probably you ask all of them, it's one song that I always sing.
Okay. What is it?
You got to ask them. And I'm sure all of them will give you the same answer.
Oddly enough, we only get updates about this compilation album during Christmas time. Not sure if it has any relevance to the compilation album. Not sure if it has any relevance to the song that they're talking about. But none of the TDE artists wanted to say anything. They didn't want to give too much information about the compilation album at this time. Now, moving forward, Rayvon actually talks about this in a recent interview. Rayvon actually talks about it with Bootleg Kev. He got on the Bootleg Kev YouTube channel for a podcast, for an interview, and talked about the compilation album. I'm gonna play a clip right now for that update.
You never got the Black Hippie thing. It'd be nice to get like the Rayvon, Zay, some J-Rock, get it. Kind of everybody throws their hat in the ring a little.
It's a compilation.
What do you mean?
It's a compilation album.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all gonna get that.
That's gonna happen?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So there's a TDE compilation that's being worked on?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this breaking news?
No.
I didn't know this. It's nice to say, like, yeah, compilations, but yeah, but is it gonna come out?
Compilation's fire.
Is it done?
No.
It has been talked about a lot. It's been talked about for a really long time, almost like a year and a half at this point. But we never really got a solid update until now. He said that the album, the compilation album, is not done. Big shout out to Rayvon, because this is the last update that we've gotten about this album since 2024 around Christmas time. Now, I'm not sure if the question that was asked by this lady, shout out to this lady, but I'm not sure if the question, the Christmas question, is relevant to the album itself and what's on the album itself. I don't know, but it's just weird, or it's just strange how every time we got an update for the past 2 years, 23 and 24, about this compilation album, it was around Christmas time. You know, J-Rock had talked about it on Christmas Eve of 23, and then this video that we're looking at right now on mute, this was talked about in 2024 on December. So it's just strange. Maybe we'll get another update in December. Maybe the album will come out in December. Who knows? My best guess is this compilation album for TDE could be coming out in December or January of 2026, similar to how J-Rock said that it would come out back in 2023. And the only reason why it's not finished, because you could ask yourself, well, if it's been out since 2023, how is it not finished? A lot has happened since 23 and 25, including the Kendrick and Drake beef, Ray Vaughn's beef with Joey, Ab-Soul getting his shots in. Everything has changed dramatically since 2023, when they were probably expecting to drop this album. So I think they're just fixing it. They're probably messing with it, trying to put things in, take things out, try to fix a couple things, probably edit some things. You get on a verse, actually, we need you for a song now. Who knows? Who knows what they're trying to do at this point? But I can only assume that because of everything that's transpired since its first announcement, they're deciding to fix a couple things to see if they could keep it updated to what's been going on currently. You know, if we hear lyrics about, you know, Kendrick, or we hear lyrics about the beef or whatever, then we would know that those songs were updated after the beef and far after its original announcement. So we could look out for that when this TDE compilation finally drops. I'm hoping that they do drop it in December. I feel like they are. I feel like they either will drop it in December of 25, or they could be dropping it in the early year of 26. But that's just my guess. I just find it funny that we only get updates about this compilation album around Christmas time. Pretty funny to me, but I respect it nonetheless. Big shout out to Rayvon. Big shout out to Bootleg Kev. I respect it, bro. I mean, honestly, I'm very, very eager to listen to this compilation album, especially after everything that has been done. I know J-Rock had actually came out and said that he's going to start, you know, pushing some content out, start pushing some music out. He actually shared a song on Instagram not too long ago. So I know that J-Rock is stepping out. So Rayvon had been stepping out. So I'm excited to hear all of them on an album together. I can't wait to hear this album in its entirety. At this point, it's been a year and a half since it's been promised, and I can't wait to listen to it, bro. Y'all tell me what you think about this announcement and get back to me, man. Y'all tell me how you feel in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.